guys, Dr. Sammy Gibson here with Eastwood Animal Clinic, and one of the things we get asked about is when you take your dog hiking, what do you got to worry about with snakes and things like that. So, broad category, all depends where you're hiking, where you're going. There's different snakes in different geographical areas. Here where we live in the desert, we have a lot of rattlesnakes in our area, so that's going to be the main one that we kind of focus on. So if you're taking your dog out hiking with you, probably just encourage you just to take some Benadryl with you. Just take some of the tablets. A small dog, 10, 20 pound dog, 1 to 25 milligram tablets, probably a general ballpark. But just call your vet and touch base with them, and they can give you a general dose there. But I would always encourage you to carry Benadryl with you. If your dog comes across a snake and gets bit, it's usually always in the face or in the front legs. Typically always in the face because they stick their nose right where it doesn't belong. Then they get popped. There's a lot of variability with this. Some of the adult snakes, they don't release all their venom in one bite. And they do something called a dry bite. So they bite, it hurts, but they don't release any venom. Or they'll release less venom, not the entire gland. Usually younger snakes, they're scared, they're inexperienced. When they bite something, they inject everything they got into it. Those are the ones that we have more severe reactions to because there's more potent venom. The venom's more potent and there's a higher volume of it. If they get bit, you need to watch them, try and get to a veterinarian as soon as you can. Give them some of the Benadryl, that can help. Sometimes it'll save their life, it'll make a big difference. Sometimes it doesn't matter what we do, it was just too toxic and it's not a good ending. Most venoms, they are necrotic and they can destroy some of the surrounding tissues and cause some irritation and things like that. We see a lot of them over the course of the year. There is a rattlesnake vaccine out there. We do have one. I explain it kind of like the flu shot. Just because you get the rattlesnake vaccine doesn't mean it's not going to be life-threatening and it's not going to get you in trouble. But it does seem to help some patients. My personal dog, German Short-Haired Pointer, lived out with my parents out in the desert, always would get hit by a snake once a year for about 5 years in a row. Some years she'd balloon up, turn into a little Michelin man and come poofing around the corner looking at you, and you're like, oh! Then we come treat her, she always responded pretty well. Other years when she had the shot, she had a very minimal reaction. So the shot does seem to help, but definitely not a cure-all. Just because you had the vaccine doesn't mean you're not going to have a problem. But it does help minimize it. It's something you can do for preventative care. So just keep that in the back of your mind, guys. If you get a chance, always take a picture of the snake as well so we can see it and have a better chance of identifying it. Not all snakes are rattlesnakes. There's bull snakes that are non-toxic, there's other racers and things like that. But take a picture if you can, then we can kind of positively identify it and know what we're looking at. And especially if you're in different areas, like in Arizona or Nevada, they do have some Mojave snakes, and those are way more toxic and a little bit different. So hope that helps you guys out a little bit, and be safe, and we'll see you around. Bye.